You see that roundabout? Yeah, that one there. Well, you want to keep a close eye on that because we might be doing something a bit strange on it. Yeah, tonight we're camping on that roundabout with all them people and cars. It's stealth camping time.
Well, this is a new kind of video. Welcome back, everybody. So, we've decided to do something different. It's called stealth camping. And we decided, yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if we can get away with it here. So we've decided to camp in a place no other than that roundabout right behind us. It's going to be a cold one because it's around about, what, 2 degrees now. Just checked the weather before we came out. It's really cold. It is November and we're getting to that time of year now where it's starting to freeze. We've got very, very, very small, thin tents. It's not too bad now, it's quiet.
Now would be a perfect time to
How can you be careful carrying loads of camping gear?
That's the only issue right there.
Oh.
Directly through to the other side of the roundabout.
Yeah, it could be a problem.
So we have to cover that with camo.
Yeah. Go. I knew it was a camera. We might have more problems. It's wide open. The problem we've got is that it's just really open. At any point when cars come down there, there's McDonald's there, various other shops, which is open 24/7. We've got that road there, which is a problem. That's the major problem right now, I think, because that's more open, isn't it? Yeah. So the massive problem we've got is the visuals, basically. We are so exposed here, it is unreal. So we're going to put a ghillie suit across a section to camouflage ourselves. Luckily the tents are camouflage tents and that should shield us from any wandering eyes. So we need to get the tents up pretty quick. The grass is wet. There's a lot of mud underneath that as well. So it's not the best ground, the best setting I've ever seen. It's still very busy. So we've put up this ghillie suit there, and it kind of stealths it out. It kind of looks a bit. It takes your eyes off it. Hopefully, the only problems now is this side. Because the cars can come this way, that side behind the camera, cars can come down that way as well. Our second problem is pedestrians, people walking around. Pedestrians take a lot longer to look at things and they might be the people to spot us. But we should be fine, we're going to get the tents up ASAP. So at the moment I'm sat at the edge of the roundabout. I'm on the other side of the canopy that we've put up to hide it. Got a couple of problems with tents. The ground's very wet, it's very damp, and I know that the bottom of these tents are not waterproof. I just know they're not. So that damp moisture is going to go through to the tents. But regardless, we're going to get on with it. I'm going to try and get a couple of hours sleep, I think. It's very noisy, but other than that, I think we'll be fine. I think the worst things about this are the noise of the traffic and the fact that the ground's wet, and that makes it 10 times colder. It's soaking through the bottom of the tent, and if I lie in one place for too long, it goes through the sleeping bag, and the waistband of my pants is damp to the point where I can feel it's wet. Definitely need better sleeping bags. That's not good. So I'm going to nip to the car and see if I can find something to break the barrier between the wet and the tent. So I'm not going to go to the car because it's condensation. It's bad. It's cold. It's getting, what is it, about 2 degrees or something. I was comfortable before with my hoodie on in the sleeping bag. Now I'm kind of not, and I can see my own breath. I mean, it's getting to that point. So I put my jacket back on, and I've actually looked in my bag, and I did remember that a while ago I put a set of waterproof pants in there. I always put waterproof pants in my bag. I've got weird things in my bag just in case. So I'm going to slip my waterproof pants on over the top of these in hopes that it supplies a bit of warmth, a bit more warmth. These sleeping bags, I think they're more suited to warmer weather. They're good, but I don't think they can handle the cold as much as what we'd like. But yeah, I'm going to slip these on, and hopefully that fixes my problem. So what I'm doing is, it's very, very quiet now. A huge difference from before when it was busy as hell. So we're having a quick look at the roundabout from this view. So if you're walking around to see if you can see the tents, and I've got to be honest, I know where the tents are. Dan knows where the tents are, and from here they blend in so well, like really well. But you can't even tell. As you can tell, it's very quiet around here now. Very quiet. There's only like the odd car going past now. There's one car now. So we're going to get this moment now to have a look, see what it's like. Can we be seen? And then when it's quiet, we can have a good sleep. So we're going to have a couple of hours sleep, and then see where the night takes us. Luckily, we're quite close to McDonald's, so in the morning I might go for a coffee. Let this car go past. As open as that roundabout is, and as there are many gaps in that roundabout that we weren't aware of at first, you can't see it. We've done well. As I said, the only downside to the tents is they're past it now. They're a bit old. They're letting moisture in, they're letting condensation in, they're letting the cold in. They're not blocking that barrier between the weather and us. But other than that, visualise that. You can't see them. Right, so I've just woke up after a bit of a sleep. It's horribly cold, and I've got reasons. Oh, I've never noticed that. My drink's got a bit of ice in it, but see on the tent there is actual ice droplets. That is how cold it is. Yeah, not good. So, it's that time again. Food. And what we're doing? An Italian cuisine, you were saying?
Yeah, we'll make some tortellinis.
Very nice.
With sauce.
Very nice.
And then basically a garlic ciabatta.
That's how close we are to people discovering that we're here. Already starting to melt. The power of heat.
just not happy with the performance of the tanks. Very cheap, like I said. Rosemary and sea salt, basically like mini ciabattas. That's what they are. So we'll chuck these on. These don't really need cooking, but they recommend to heat it up, so that's what we'll do. Definitely smell the rosemary. Gonna have a separate bag as well for rubbish. Well, the beer's definitely cold, that's for sure.
I think they're very proud of this roundabout, especially, and I think it's probably because of where it is. All these bushes are very well trimmed and looked after. I could think of worse roundabouts to sleep on.
I'm pretty sure they normally put a big Christmas tree on this roundabout.
Really?
Well, they either put a big Christmas tree, but I know they put lights on all the trees and stuff, and you've got, I think, a power outlet behind you. I'm not sure if they tap into the power here.
Oh yeah.
Somehow.
So we've got fresh pans for this. Everything's nice and fresh.
Fresh pans.
Bread's nice and fresh. We've got some nice heat from that stove. Yeah, it's nice. Got the rubbish bag going there. Traffic in the nice background there. Smells quite nice, that.
Yeah, they're getting quite warm. So it's like, oh, it's fast. Smell good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's got
steam there.
Nope, we lost 2 already.
Oh.
Right, for the bin.
It's not a good sign.
They're frozen together.
Oh, is that why? I honestly cannot stress how cold it is. Right here, you're probably watching this all cosy and warm, snug, but yeah, it's cold.
To be honest though, when we say cold, it's cold for us. Like, in terms of like some people who do camping and snow and stuff, yeah, it's kind of like summer, but
we'll get used to it. It's a new thing. We'll definitely get used to it. The thing is, we're used to having a fire, a campfire, a physical fire. It gives a lot of heat. We can't do that in stealth. I think the main thing with this is not getting caught. That's the main thing. But I mean, who looks at the centre of a roundabout when you're driving around it? That's been a brilliant addition to it.
what?
That ghillie suit, a canopy type thing.
Without that, we'd have been exposed. You can actually buy, you know, camouflage netting like that without the ghillie suit.
Windbreakers.
Yeah, well, the windbreakers are, to be honest, that's not going to really break wind.
No.
It's, you know what I mean? It's not
I know what you mean, yeah.
Wind because it's got a lot of...
It's transparent. Yeah,
you're going to still get fruits through it, but camouflaged it is, and you can get camouflage walls. These are cooking away nicely. I'm actually quite happy with how well that's heating. I was a bit worried. I'm not sure if it'd be able to heat it up as such. You know what though? We have got because I didn't want to bring any expensive plates or breakable plates. We were in Tesco's and I found these for £1 each, so we each got a Disney Christmas plate, because obviously it is November. We've just come, we're off the back end of Halloween. There you go, sir.
Thank you very much.
And next stop will be Christmas. So
look at that.
For the festive times.
Oh, look at that now. Look at that. We're getting there. So there's going to be, I'm going to fully review this food, because I did not expect to have authentic Italian cuisine on a roundabout.
That's quite fresh as well. I mean, it's not the frozen stuff. I mean, it's slightly frozen now because of how cold it is, but it's relatively fresh. It's not bad. It's not bad tortellini at all.
Well, I mean, getting some results inside there.
Yeah, it's getting nice and warm. Look at that, it's steaming now. It's the signs you want.
Gives off a nice bit of heat as well.
Might be a little bit visible. I don't know how stealth this is.
To be honest, I think it'll just look like condensation.
The cloud.
Just a lot of it. You're like, what's going on that roundabout? Nothing. Avert your eyes. No, we shall be fine. Yeah, that's made it a bit worse.
Yeah.
No, it'll be fine. We've got the bread on. We've got that steaming away. Now it's time to take advantage of the heat. It's nice. It is 20 past 5.
20 past 5, yeah, so we're approaching traffic hours. At 6 o'clock it'll be very busy. Pasta sauce. Okay, good.
There we go.
We are also going to add a pack of shredded ham. Now I'm going to take that off there because we're already coming to a boil with that already.
Right.
So I'm just going to stick that there.
Good sign.
In goes a pack of shredded ham. Look at the rubbish. I'm going to put the cheese in towards the end. That's a 4-cheese chili mix.
We're going to have some nice flavours with this one, I think. I might actually put a list of ingredients in the description.
Get that mixed up a little bit in there. Or 4.
Yeah. Are you having trouble putting in the chili cheese? So if anyone's got any ideas and suggestions for what to cook while we're on these trips, please feel free to drop them in the comments. Any ideas, anything at all, will be interested. I like to keep it different every time, because you can't eat the same thing every time, you can't cook the same thing every time. So drop them comments down there, give us some suggestions.
It's looking damn good, I'm telling you.
A lot of flavour in there, look at that.
Alright, do you want to pass me a plate?
Yep, let's go for it.
So let's dish some of this out. You ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. A nice cooked meal for the roundabout.
Yeah, it's looking good, I'm telling you.
It smells good, it looks good. I'm pretty sure it'll taste good.
You might have some of mine. I've got a bit too much, mate. Right, you ready? Oh man. What do you think, Flex?
You've done it again. You've done it again. That is beautiful.
You know, one thing I'm not adding. Salt.
To be honest, that's absolutely...
I've got salt and pepper in there as well.
That is nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
We've come to a bit of waste. Sure.
There's always got to be a bit of waste, but I mean, look at my plate.
Yeah, you did well.
It was nice. It was something I would eat at home with the kids. You know, it's not just a campfire meal. It's good.
Right, let's. I'm gonna go off into the bush and just drink some water on them.
Yeah.
And the insects can eat the residue.
At this point, it's starting to get very early. People go to work, lots of cars around. Yeah, stealth really does go into its own.
Tent's still pretty cold. Crown's still pretty wet.
Take turns if you want. I'll put it in here for a bit and then warm yours up.
Yeah. Still very cold. You can still see some of the ice droplets on there actually.
That's great. I don't know what degrees it is now. I think it's still 2.
I imagine it'd be very cold. So I've changed my battery pack. And the best way I can describe it in here is it's kind of like a fridge. It's so cold. But we're just coping with it, it's fine. We're on the last bit now, it's nearly 6, 10 to 6. And I can still see my breath. So it's so cold, and I've just been looking in my bag there. I just changed my battery in my camera, and I remembered, hold on, I've got some gloves in my bag.
Hold on, wait, something ain't right here.
So I've put these gloves on. They've got holes in. I'm just going to show you how bad these tents are now. That is the structural point, I'm going to call it. It's meant to be attached. Oh, there's my hand. It goes right through. So there's a big hole through there that isn't attached to that anymore. The other side's the same. You can see how cold they've got because the icicles are still on them. The floors leak. Not leak, but they're not very good. Yeah, there's summer tents. They're not designed for what we've put them through. And to be quite honest, I mean, I'm very proud of what they've been able to achieve. Pushed them far beyond what they were made for anyway.
Look at that, feel that. It's full of ice.
Oh wow. Yes, that's how cold it is. Even that's got ice on it. Yeah, forget what I said about the tents being okay. They're not. I lied. The tents are not, but I mean, it's all we've got. I cannot now feel my hands look at them. And yes, I've got my wedding ring finger wrong, because when my hands are cold, my fingers shrink. So I was going to lose it. But anyway, that is it. Please tell me what you think of that. It's the first time we've ever done stealth camping. It's the first time I've ever done stealth camping. I've not done that kind of camping for... I've not done camping for a while now, and that was the most weird experience camping I've ever had, I think. Camping on a roundabout in the middle of a busy area. I mean, look at where we are. Look at that. And it is surreal how many cars start to come out when it gets to about maybe 6 o'clock in the morning. There's cars everywhere, absolutely covered in people walking dogs and walking to work and every kind of thing you can think of. But yeah, it was different. It was different. Let me know what you think of that. Do you want to see more of that kind of video? Have you got any suggestions of where you want us to camp next? Remember, we're stealth camping, so it could be anywhere. It could be the craziest, wackiest places you could possibly think of. I can't even think of any right now. Like, just crazy things under bridges, in crazy places that we shouldn't be. Just drop some comments. I'll read all my comments, and certainly look for the best ones, and we'll see what we can come up with. And hopefully we don't get caught doing this, because although it was cold, and it really is cold, it was a really enjoyable experience. It was different. To think that is so busy, and all these people are driving around that roundabout all the time and walking and stuff, and they had no idea we were there. Not a clue. You're seeing at the start how well camouflaged it was. I think we did well for our first time, don't you? So yeah, if you did enjoy that, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know that you enjoy it. It really helps me out and tells me what kind of content you want to see more of. And of course, if I know that, I can make more for what you guys want to watch. Other than that, it is time to get in the car and put the heated seat on, because I am freezing cold. But I will see you next time, and hopefully somewhere a bit warmer with some better equipment. And again, drop some equipment ideas in the description as well. Some suggestions on how to keep warm. It really, really will come in handy. And any suggestions that I use, I will give you a shout out in videos for any things that we use. But until then, peace and camp well.